So this is the Mevo Plus, one of the most popular launch models released in the last couple of years. And in today's video, we're going to see how accurate it really is indoors by comparing it to a GC3. So let's do this. The FlightScope Mevo Plus is both a launch monitor and a simulator, and it uses FlightScope's patented fusion tracking technology. So with fusion tracking technology, what it is an innovative combination of both 3D Doppler tracking and radar, and it synchronizes high-speed image processing that provides the most accurate and consistent data for every shot. So what the Mevo Plus gives you straight out of the box is distance, club speed, ball speed, shot apex, smash factor, which is a calculation of swing speed and ball speed, launch angle, and it can be used in an indoor simulator, and maybe outdoor too if you have a net. Now all this information, whether you get the Plus Pro or just a regular Mevo Plus, is displayed on your iOS or Android device, and it can even automatically record video. And what is really cool is it allows you to play virtual golf courses with E6 Connect compatibility. So now that we know more about this amazing unit, I'm gonna do a little test. I'm gonna hit 3 clubs, my pitching wedge, my 7-iron, and my driver. And we're gonna see if the Mevo really is as accurate as a GC3 indoors. So let's do this. All right, so in order to do this, I'm gonna do a full swing session, and my radar is fine on the tilt and on the roll. My target alignment is correct. Checked all that before we started. I'm gonna do limited flight, and we're doing standard sea level, which is the same settings as we have on the GC3. It's all standard for sea level, so nothing weird with that. Okay, so now that everything's set up, I'm gonna hit 3 shots. First up was me the pitching wedge. I'm gonna see how accurate this really is. All right, so hit a little fat. So 78 on the carry on the Mevo Plus, and I have a 80. So it's off by about 2 yards on the carry. Ball speed 69.1. Ball speed here is 68.2, so only about 9.9, which was pretty accurate. The spin is showing 35.38 on the Mevo Plus and 35.24, so only off by 14. That's insane. Okay. So yeah, even on a miss hit, I mean, it picked up everything. It's off by like a couple yards, 4 yards, I'd say, on the carry. But the ball speed and the spin is dead on. I am using RCT balls, so maybe it's helping too, but let's go do another shot. All right, so I got a 100 carry on the Mevo Plus. We have 102 carries, off by 2 yards. I have an 80.4 on the ball speed with an 80.0 on the ball speed here, so 0.4 off on the ball speed. The spin is showing 44.49, 44.85. That's crazy. So it's only off about 40 on the spin. I mean, that's dead on. That's dead on. So let's go ahead one more with the pitching wedge. And I try to hit as hard as I possibly can, so maybe it's not as accurate, but I'm gonna get the full amount of carry here. So I got 126.5 on the Mevo Plus. I have a 129, so it's off by about 2.5 yards. I have a 98.8 ball speed, 98.6, so 0.2 off on the ball speed, and a 74.99 on the spin, and a 73.66. So it's only off by about, I don't know, 100 on the spin. I mean, to be honest, I'm just blown away how accurate the Mevo Plus is with the pitching wedge. But let's go ahead and move on to 7-iron. All right. So I got a 125.5 on the carry. I hit a little fat. I got 130 on the GC3, so it's off about 5 on the carry, 4.5 on the carry. I got a ball speed of 94.7, a ball speed of 94.5. So off by 0.2 on the ball speed. Spin showing 35.33, 35.24, so it's only off by like 9 on the spin. I mean, that's dead on. Let's do another one. Okay, struck that pretty well. Yeah, there we go. All right, so I have 151 on the carry on the Mevo Plus. I got a 153, so off by about 2 yards on the carry. 111 on the ball speed. I got 110.9, so off by 0.1 on the ball speed. I got 62.50 on the total spin, and 62.60 is only off by 10. on the spin. I mean, that's dead accurate. I mean, it's like essentially showing the same number. Let's go ahead and do one more. All right, a little bit of fade. Didn't hit quite as good. All right, so we got a carry of 138.4 on the Mevo Plus and a 135 on the GC3. So it's off by 2.5 yards on the carry. I got a ball speed of 102.4, 101 on the GC3, so about a mile and a half off. And the spin is showing 54.34 on the Mevo Plus and 55.25. So you're talking about less than 70 on the RPMs on the spin. So, I mean, they're both showing pretty close to, if not the same number. All right, so next up is the driver. This is where a lot of these units kind of struggle a lot with the higher swing speed clubs. So it'll be pretty interesting to see where the Mevo Plus lies in terms of driver indoors. All right, so the GC3 showing 226 on the carry, the Mevo Plus is showing 215, so it's off by about 10.5 yards. I mean, 10 yards to me is the most I want these units to be off by, especially in terms of the price point. This total spin showing 32.75, total spin here showing 33.47, so the spin's on, something about 100 RPM, got a ball speed of 142, and a ball speed of 141.7. So I mean, they're showing really the same spin and ball speed. I'm surprised that the carry's off by 10, because their number's coming in about right. But I mean, this kind of happens in the indoor units. Let's go ahead and do another one. All right, so didn't quite hit hard on that last one. I got a carry of 213 on the Mevo Plus and a carry of 211 on the GC3. So right there is off like 2 yards on the carry. I got 34.99 on the GC3 in terms of spin, 33.88. So it's off by about 100 on the spin. And the ball speed showing 137.1 and 136. But in essence, they're showing the same number. I mean, off by 2 yards. That's amazing. All right, so we're gonna do a third shot. Let's see if I can get this a little further. Okay, so Mevo Plus is showing 221.9 carry. The GC3 is showing 217, so it's off by like 4 yards, way within tolerance. I got a ball speed of 141 exactly on the GC3 and a 149 on the Mevo Plus. So it's, I mean, essentially the same number. And then lastly, the spin showing 24.66 and 24.25 on the GC3. So it's off by 25. So right there, essentially it's showing the same number. I mean, it carries off by a little bit, but I mean, very impressive that, you know, this is a $6,000 unit, this is a $2,000 unit, and they're showing the same numbers. So big thanks to our friends at Indoor Golf Site for this amazing indoor golf simulator. To be honest, I'm just blown away for the Mevo Plus. I mean, for $2,000, if you get the regular version, which is about a third of the price of the GC3, the number's within 2 to 3 yards with the irons and within 5 with the driver. So to me, that's quite impressive. I would highly recommend to any of you guys out there looking for an affordable launch modder that can be used as a golf simulator this golf season. Now, I got mine from our good friends at playbetter.com. They're huge supporters of our show and our community, so there's links down below to check out the Mevo Plus. But if you want to see what we thought of the Rapsodo MLM2 Pro, the biggest competitor to the Mevo Plus, then check out this video right here where we put it to the test. And I'll see you in the next video.